figure out how to teach every single girl to code. That's how the world's going to be a better place.
Founder of CEO of Girls Who Code, best-selling author Reshma Saujani.
Operation Make Space for Women is ready for liftoff.
Let's do this.
The girl who turned coding into a movement. The story of Reshma Saujani. She was told she could have it all. The career, the family, the success. But no one told her that the system wasn't built for women to win. Reshma Saujani, a daughter of refugees, a Yale-educated attorney, and founder of Girls Who Code, has spent her life challenging that lie. She thought climbing the corporate ladder was enough, until she realized hard work and ambition weren't the problem, the system was. I could teach millions of girls to code, but if I didn't help their mothers, I hadn't solved gender equality. In her newest book, Pay Up, Reshma exposes what she calls the big lie, that women just need to lean in harder, smile more, and hustle longer. But in a world where childcare costs more than rent, where paid leave is a luxury, and where women do 2.5 jobs by breakfast, how can we still believe that lie? First campaign rallies, petitions, moms in workplaces. That's why she launched Moms First, a bold movement fighting for paid leave, childcare, and structural change. It's already one of the largest mom-powered coalitions in America. This isn't Feminism 101, this is the next chapter. Building a nation where moms don't have to choose between their paychecks and their babies. But Reshma's story doesn't start in the boardroom or even in Silicon Valley. In 2010, she ran for Congress and lost. But in that failure, she found bravery. For the first time in my life, at age 33, I finally did something brave. While campaigning, Reshma visited public schools in her district. In every computer science class, one thing was missing: girls. So despite not knowing how to code herself, she did something radical. Bought the domain girlswhocode.com, borrowed a conference room from a friend at AppNexus, and handpicked 20 girls from all walks of life. She lured them in with pizza, offered a $50 stipend, and gave them something more valuable than a skill: sisterhood, bravery, and a new story about who belongs in tech.
Hey! Isn't it funny that we only kind of knew each other before Girls Who Code? Now, Code is my middle name.
By the end of that summer, I saw strangers call each other sisters, and girls build apps that solve the problems tugging at their hearts. What began in 2012 with just 20 girls has exploded into a global movement. Today, Girls Who Code has taught over 185,000 girls to code. And these aren't just any girls. 50% come from underrepresented communities: Black, Latina, low income. The pipeline is shifting. 185,000 girls taught since 2012, 30,000 plus college-age alumni, majoring in CS at 15 to 16x the national rate. Programs now in every US state, yes, even Alaska. Through books, music albums, classroom curricula, and now international expansion, Girls Who Code isn't just closing the gender gap. It's changing the culture of tech. Because when women aren't in the room, we see what happens: bias in algorithms, harassment in the workplace, leadership gaps that fail us all. The tech culture won't change if women aren't building it. Women engineers, moms at work, classroom scenes, but the mission doesn't stop at girls. Reshma is playing the long game, creating a world where the daughters we raise have the support their mothers never did. plus Girls Who Code books and movement logos. From Girls Who Code to Moms First, Reshma Saujani has sparked not one but two revolutions in coding, in caregiving, and in rewriting what leadership looks like. She failed, she ran, she created, and in doing so, she didn't just teach girls to code, she taught a generation to rise. On screen text with call to action. Share it, support it, spark the next movement. Subscribe for more stories of revolution, resilience, and leadership, only on the Enterprise World.